Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. You betcha. And it's Renovation Week here in the Skyway to Space. This is going to be one of the final renovations that we actually do. And I know I skipped over the main museum, but I'm saving that one to the very, very end where we're almost finished the entire game. I'm hoping to actually go back there and do a big project on that one. But today is Space Day for its renovation, and of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, as I can barely talk today, and of course all subscribers and everybody who's just been watching the series. I appreciate that very much. So with that, let's get into it. It's Reno week, people. It's Reno time, and we got some work to do here in the Heights, because space is the final frontier, but it turns out the frontier isn't indefinite, and we need space. So the big trick to this one is we need certain components to run with other components. So like you've got your basic three shapes, right? Circles, squares, and triangles. But then those basic shapes run quirky shapes, and quirky shapes need certain machines besides certain other machines to work. So, for example, like, this one here, there it is on top. So this one here, of course, is saying, look, I need a square and a circle, good for you, but I also need the crazy flower plant beside me to work. Otherwise, I don't work. And so this flower has to be here first, then this machine has to be next. And then, of course, you look over here and you say, well, okay, this needs the triangle one. Well, guess who the triangle one is? And that's the thing. You have to keep collecting, right? And there's the triangle one there, and then you're allowed to have this one. So this one, this one, this one, this one. This, of course, here, which is my pristine crazy chair, it too wants to be beside the triangle, because they all like triangles, the crazy V-shaped triangle. But he also wants to be beside the circular thing, right? So again, you gotta kind of work this all down, and we're out of room. I've run into the cheeseroos. Right? So the expedition here, you know what? Before we talk about it, let's talk to the Frogborn. Greetings. I'm Tad Lepwell, okay, Leapwell, of the Rivatonia Leapwells. Galactic Council gone... Holy smokes, that's a lot to remember. Okay, I'm here because several strange artifacts have been spotted around Rivatonia. But our finest scholars were unable to make sense of them. We believe you've already started unraveling their mystery, and we'd like to help. We're an ancient people with lots of spare reading time. Our great library is the size of a small town called Smogley. Am I Smogley? Yeah, you're fine. Fogborn would visit your museum, but they'll expect to see a great many amazing things. And do please visit any time, won't you? Yes, you will. And there is the checklist for the Frogborn. You go to in the same steel. You got to go to a expedition. We got to get 20 Frogborn guests through marketing. So I guess I really got to push that, right? The environment here is awesome. It's totally kick butt. And so I'm not worried about that. Look, reach a museum level 25. Well, I can actually do that. And that will actually talk about our expansion, actually. Now, I'm in the middle of a boogeyman heist here. Oh, right. No washrooms here at the moment, except for there. Right. Well, that's a thing I'll have to deal with as I renovate. So the plan here is to keep filling out the square. Right? I'll probably start working on the alternate hallway. Not to say I'm going to build this all out, though I could afford to probably do so and then just block it all off with employee markings. I'll probably just put in the hallway that runs down here for now. This will be expanded out, though. We're going to move the cheese gubbins and... the cheesy and the gibbons, we're going to push them all to the right. We're going to move them down here. Cheese gibbons will probably move down this way, and then we'll make the turn for the gibbons people. And now we have the Frogborn, which will probably end up in this area. While we allow this to come down here and make the turn to then proceed over towards this way, towards the cheesy people are. Of course, we always have a little prehistory kicking around because that's our initial monies, people. We need some initial excitement to get people in here. I got to sell this crazy machine, too. That drives me nuts. But anyway, it's renovation week, people. It is what it is. We got to make this a little bigger, stronger, faster, all the things. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it bigger, stronger. All the words I just said, all them words, you know how it works, people. So that's what we're going to do before we go venturing off to talk to the Frogborn people. We're going to straighten this out. We're going to straighten this line of mess out. That's definitely something that's got to happen. Another thing is that I got a whackload of exhibits, right? So many exhibits. So, because I keep just stashing them away because you never know what shape you need for these crazy things. The other thing, of course, is that all these don't come in very high, right? I would like to try and at least get some of the great ones out there so you can get at least one perk on them. I've never seen anything better than that. And yes, you can go to space. Is the helicopter landing or is it coming back, taking off? What's the helicopter doing? I see him hovering there. What are you doing? Yeah, come on back down here, big guy. I need to look at you for a second. Yes, we do have the space station out here for these guys. Where are these guys? Okay, so there's the triangles and the circles. What is the? This would have to be leveled up, and I think this is where the squares are, right? Yeah, so this is where the squares are. And again, this actually has gotten to 35% epic, but we would need to really pump this up. In both cases, I really do need to bring this one and this one up, and then see if we can actually get something even better than the average Joe pieces that I've got. Now, I already need a lot of pieces to make the place work, so no promises on being able to upgrade all them pieces to epic or anything like that, but I would like to see if it actually is possible to get epic pieces. That way, it gives a little bit more opportunity, I guess. But money-wise, we're not really hurting either. So it's not like I really got to push myself or, knock myself in the head with a hammer trying to get these to work. So with that, I got a little bit of work to do, people. Here on Reno Week, here at the Heights, we're going to make it all flashy-dashy and all the things. And I should also mention, I haven't gone back to the original museum, and I'm really trying not to. I'm trying to go through these other museums, getting each of their specific perk areas, right? So like, the science area with all the automation and robots and all the stuff. And like here, of course, where you're getting all the cool space stuff. And, with the aquarium, just getting the really cool fish that are going to bring you the big bucks. And then I'd like to go back to the original museum and really do the big reno on that one. That's what's going on there. So, but I got work to do here first, folks. We got some stuff to do and all the things. I'll bring it back when it's all done. All right, people. Now, all week, of course, I've been bringing you back to have a look at the other locations. I hadn't really, I had cleaned out all the area, but hadn't done the addition yet. And now in this case, I'm doing is the exact opposite. I've done the initial addition, but haven't cleaned anything up yet. And that's because I needed room. I need a bunch of room before I could even try to start cleaning this up. This is because this is a crazy nightmare. So I need a place, and this one is the one that's taking the longest. If the lodge was messy because I had to move a lot of material, but in this case, this one is also going to be very messy to deal with because I will have to move a lot of blocks here. The cheesies and the gibbons, they all have to move up and around the corner, right? Then this all has to be resorted and reorganized into the appropriate line so as it all stays active. Yes, I've got it haphazardly working in here at the moment, but there are some pieces that could be cleaned up and probably done a little more efficient. So that is why we've actually done this the exact opposite way that I would usually do it, is put in a bunch of space. Now I'm going to pull all this apart I'm gonna pull this all apart. I'm about to make such a mess here. I mean, I got like 150 people here at the museum, if not more. And yeah, I'm about to make their day because I'm about to pull apart a whole lot of mess. A whole lot of mess. Yeah. I mean, that's a thing. Now, uh, I mean, I don't even know how far of the mess I will go with. I'm almost tempted to take most of this aisle over here on the left and put it over here on this side, and kind of like how this side is. I have no idea how far I'm going to go with this. Like, I might take the analysis room or the analyzer room and put it on the other side and do a mirror copy of this side here with the washrooms and stuff. Yeah, it just that's where I am. Trying to get stuff to fit all around somewhere, right? Because that's how crazy it is here. So yeah, it's this one. I needed to make the room to actually clean up the other rooms. So with that, I'm looking at it and I'm going, holy smokes, what have I got myself into? All right, I'm looking at it. I'm going to get started with it. I'll bring you back when it's all done, and then we're going to run it for a bit. Probably do the first part of the checklist just to break it in. Let the folks all settle down, right? Get them all tampered a little bit, and then hopefully it all runs right. See you soon. Okay, people. Yeah, this was a big project. This was a really big project, and the work that was involved to get this project done. Yeah, this is probably a nice piece de resistance. That's right. Here at the space platform, and I must say I've impressed myself. That's where we are as we're looking at the space remote control on the back wall on the tree there and the entrance. We're going to now have the big zoom out for the reveal of this big renovation that we've got going on here at the space platform, and I mean, it blows my mind just to look at it. So I'm hoping it's going to be pretty impressive here. Let's do the quick zoom out thing, and then we'll center it up. Oh yeah, look at this. This is amazing. You betcha. So let's talk about all the changes that went into the space platform and everything that hopefully we can accomplish now moving into the future with it, with all the renovations now complete. So the entrance has had a redesign, so I'll flip it around this way. The entrance has now had a full T redesign, as it's now going to feed both sides of the museum. Of course, earlier, we only had it coming in and then going to the right. Now you, of course, can come in to the right and the left, even though the left initially has nothing there. Of course, the museum is going to fill out as we get through the levels. So, of course, then we come into the right, and this has now been resized. So the center of the museum has been pushed back, but the left and the right of the entrance has been pulled out a few blocks. And over here, of course, we have one store. We have the store and security and, of course, the analyzer. Now, by pulling this out 2-3 blocks, what it did was allow for a much more roomier area for prehistory to exist. And so, of course, what you see here is the new prehistory area. The more, not much of it has changed in terms of the way it's laid out, but now it's a little more roomy, a little more decored. One thing you'll notice in this one is that it's got a lot more decor piece items in it than maybe my last couple of renovations, but I am going back to retrofit those along the wall and a few other things. But this one definitely, has all the nice little parts here that really make it exciting here. So it has the trees and stuff. Then we, of course, come into the space area. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the center. So you'll notice the center is where the washrooms and the cafeteria are mirrored in reverse. So in this case, of course, we have 2 washrooms and a cafeteria with the hallway at the bottom. And then on the other side, it's the 2 washrooms, cafeteria, hall on the top. And in this particular case, of course, we did leave an extra spare space for a second helicopter if we wanted it. I don't need it right now, but later on we may put it in just for the looks of things. We're pretty low on money. I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money. Like I think I had like 347,000 here. So we spent $240,000 just making this one all happen. Just between building and buying and stuff. It's really look. So now let's work our way around the donut and have a look at that. So now this is the new updated space area. Outer exterior walls all have a repeating pattern around them. As one of the two things they ask for a lot. A lot of the museum pieces always want the button display and the plant wall display. So that runs all the way around the edge, and you'll notice it continues to run all the way around the edge, all the way around the museum, with a little bit of uniqueness for other zones, but we'll get to those. Then, of course, we used to have two lines of what I would call the initial items. So like, the circles, triangles, and all that stuff. Now there is only one, which runs on the inside of the circle, and then the unique pieces run on the outside. And that way, this allowed us to have more room here. And it now looks a lot more roomy, cleaned up a lot of the... like in some areas I had like 7-8 floating balls just to kind of keep the contraptions running. But now there's a little less of those, but still looks more decorated overall just because it's all cleaned up. Makes it look a lot cleaner. And it runs all the way down here. We'll come around to make the turn to come this way. And, of course, once it's done making the turn here, then comes into the cheesies area. Of course, the cheesemongers, of course, they like their stuff. They've got their own corner of cheesy items and what it is it takes to make them happy. We've even added a few extra items here, like the cheese fountain and, cheese miners and some cheesy stuff. Just for a little extra decoration, we added the runny cheesies on the wall, just to give it that. You'll notice that on the tips of this back hallway, because of the indentations here in the corner, there are coffee stands on either side. In the back as well is a second store. So, of course, we have the two cafeterias. So we have the two stores, one at the front, one at the rear, and, of course, a second the training room is back here with a second staff area, so staff don't have to run so far to take a break before they can come back out. Now, this is the Mongers area, and or the Gibbons area. So this was the cheesy Mongers, and then this was the Gibbons materials. And of course, they didn't have a lot for us to pick up from. So of course, their area is a little small. So I've kind of made it more like a seating arrangement area than it is like a hallway walkthrough. And yeah, we managed to pick up a few really nice items. There's a pristine mower. Of course, we already had the pristine race car, and so we got a couple epics there as well. Yeah, so now this will handle the what appears to be the final two sections. If we have a look at Mr. Helicopter for exploration, and we go to space. Over here in space, you'll notice there's three sections at the top, and it looks like there's going to be 3 at the bottom, right? So we have this red area here that's unexplored as of yet. It's possible that it's only one area, but it looks like it could hold 2. So, of course, here's the Gibbons, the Frogborn over here. And there could be 2 areas here, so we've got the museum designed so as we can handle 2 more areas. Now, we do have some extra space that I've just cordoned off with an employee door. That's fine. Of course, the other staff area is over here, as long as marketing and, of course, the tool shop is over here. So this was a big build. If the 2 big builds in this one, of course, were the lodge and the space platform. It was crazy what it took to actually get this to work, and it was a lot of work to redesign. You had to pull all this apart. We had to pull the whole prehistory apart, We had to take the Cheesy Gibbons area all the way up top and then swap the rest of the stuff over to the other side. We then had to redo both sides of the interior with the new cafeterias and stuff. And then, of course, on the ends, adding the new stores. They're duplicated to make it easier for expansion and all that stuff. It's just, it was a bit of work, people. So let's see how now it works. We're going to turn it on because that's the other exciting part. Now, the one thing that is different from the lodge is, of course, we didn't kick people out, right? So they're not. So you can say which one. Which one you think was the tougher one to do. This one, I think, was slightly a bigger build because I had to work within the confined space. But, of course, you're not transferring all the people over and taking a hit in the money while everything's happening. Whereas in the lodge, of course, because of the extra space, it was easier to move the staff over. You let me know what you think might have been the harder one. But both the lodge and this one were big builds, and they are really cool. All right, so let's hit the play button. As my stuffy nose, I don't know what's going on there, but we'll get to that. Hopefully there's somebody coming to... Oh, you know what I didn't do this one? I did not put the staff in place before I hit the start button. This is only going to cause a bit of confusion, I hope. I hope. Yikes. But we'll see what happens. We may have to hire more staff. All right, so staff are finding their way into corners of the place. Well, that's good. That makes me happy. What do we got on the checklist there, Max? Well, we're already above guest environment. We're at 24 out of 25. It turns out when you make a lot of change of this big, you earn a lot of levels. So that's, this is literally like put down 2 things and you'll get 25 out of it. So we need 20 frogborn guests, and we need through marketing and complete an expedition to Ribitonia. Well, let's get that started. In fact, I think he's already working on it. Yeah, he's got the campaign running there for frogborn guests. And Ribitonia. Well, let's get the helicopter up and flying, which turns into a magical spaceship of some sort. I have no idea how that works. You know what? Before we do that, let's do this. Let's keep making them survey scanners before we start getting into the nightmares of what it is I'm going to need for explorers next. All right, so let's see. You need 2 space experts. Something tells me I'm going to have to hire some space experts or we're going to have a problem. Let's see. What are the rewards? We got 3 frogborn artifacts. Pretty small, actually. Well, depends on what we get on the question marks, too. Fungal fumes. As long as we don't have no MIA, I guess. It's not such a bad thing. Tropical storms and warp drive. All right, well, that's fine. You're going to stay in there, Max? You're going to send these people off to do their jobs? Okay, so we need a pilot wings. You know how that works. And June is the best. She is. June's awesome. She's got photographic memory with survey skill glasses and pilot wings. I mean, I should build all my photographic people like this. Boom. I mean, automatically 40%. Just give it to me one time, right? That's what you want. Of course, if you choose cargo of a survey scanner, boom, you're up to 90%. I mean, it's awesome. And then, of course, we go detailed, it's 100%. I haven't even chosen the second expert yet. That's the best part. That's the best part, people. Yeah, it's great. Looks like there's no way to avoid the illness. And I guess that's just the way it is. We'll have to fly them off, get them fixed up each and every time. Yes, you could avoid the injury, I guess, if you were to go to a first aid kit, but we're not doing that. Of course, Hank handles all of our other craziness, right, at level 16, but we don't need Hank on this one. We can actually save Hank because he also has pilot wings, so we could always save him for an extra tour of duty somewhere. Who wants to go on? Who wants to take a drive, people? I think Anastasia maybe wants to go for a drive. 85 days. Holy how much does this cost me? $7,500. Look, we ain't got a lot of money. That is the one thing about this build, is this one was costly. And, I mean, what? Show me. What did they steal? They stole my wheel. And what are they doing out here? Ah, gee whiz. I forgot about the boogeyman. Okay. So I forgot all about them guys. Of course, that was the thing that we got started on. Okay, well, they'll want a ransom for that. I'm very tempted to pull the bathrooms out at the moment, because if you pull the bathrooms out, there's no way for them to escape. I know. Darn it. Well, I mean, we can easily pull this bathroom out. Sure. And we can sell this one too. Now, the only problem is that you start selling all these bathrooms. People do need to use a bathroom, right? I mean, you know, there's only so much cruelty. Except you sold the bathroom that you need a wall for. Darn it. All right, put the wall in temporarily. All right, there. No, are you giving me that hard? Really? You're going to give me that hard of a time, are you? All right, well, we'll do it that way instead. Fine. Hopefully my bathroom goes back in there. I'm going to be really upset. So, we'll leave this one bathroom for them, kind of in the center. And, darn it, but this one is the one that has the hallway. You know what? We'll sell this one. All right. Killing me, game. You're killing me. All right, so now we got to get a security person and set it up here. Of course, you got to have some craziness going on, Max. All right, so we'll put that there. We'll take a security person. I am not happy about that. Now, how fast will they ransom it back to me? Don't know. Two have been ransomed back, but we were on that other map, and they didn't. In the Bungle Technologies, they never ransomed that piece back to me. I was quite bummed out about that, actually, because I thought they should have ransomed that back to me. But maybe it's because I picked it up, so I'm not going to touch that at the moment. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, no bathroom service for you folk. And in fact, I should take a quick look around to see if I can see anybody here. I doubt there'll be anybody else here. During a heist, a particular crime guild, blah, 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 all the things. And again, I'm just making sure. You know, there's a lot of people liking this chair, right? Which we haven't really. It's unfortunate this robbery is happening because, of course, it's a little hard to look at the new stuff that I've put in when I have to keep other whole parts of the show running. Okay, well, is that guy walking away? You better not be walking away. You had better be sitting down. Yeah. Sit your butt down. Oh, okay. There was somebody sitting down. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out over here, I guess. Gee whiz. I'll sell the washroom. They will not get away. That's not happening. So, you know. Anyway. Gee whiz. All their silly foolishness. I hate it because you have to be so concentrated, right? You can't move your eyes for a second. Hello. Yep, that's a criminal. That's a bad guy. I don't care about that. Pursue the boogeyman. Nope. That's not happening. I will sell this. You will not get away. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you are not getting away, mister. Yeah, now you got a problem. Yeah, everybody's under arrest. Yeah, this is a bad move for you. Bad move. Yeah, everybody's under arrest. Now what are y'all going to do? Yeah, nobody. I was not letting that guy get into that washroom. Now I'm going to put the washroom back in just because I'm sure the museum is going to lose its mind. And we'll go 4, 5, and then we'll throw a couple of sinks in here with a couple of things here. There we go. Off you go.
48 hours without sleep on the radio.
Yeah, yeah, look at this.
Don't talk about
All right, well, that's just a guy wearing a crazy mask. Oh, that's a frogborn. He's okay.
Assistant to the cafe. That's where you work now.
Okay. We're just keeping an eye out until that counter's gone. Yeah, there's only one way out of here, and it's through this door.
That was a close one.
Yes, it was. All right. We're almost at the end. Done. Okay, so that's it for that. All right, show me that. Well, guess what? Are you going to stop them? Yeah, I was going to say, like, don't let these guys keep running around here. Oh, we're getting some incoming artifacts. That's pretty cool. I always take a few freebies. Except I'll pay your $15,000 because you stink. Okay, so we're going to copy this room back around.
An exhibit needs restoring.
Yes, I know. Can take that and copy. No, you're going to have to take away this wall first. Yep. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. I'll put the fourth one back in once there's more traffic up there. That can save me a little money here for the time being. Flip. No. One flip too many. There you go. Done. All right, so now we got the bathrooms back in. And now we can actually talk about a few extra things. So we had picked up a couple extra items. This chair and this bathroom toilet. Oh, good. I need squares. Where is it? Is that the one that's indoors? Yes, it is. Good. All right, so we're going to move that to inventory. I'm out of squares. I got a few triangles and circles left, but I got no squares left. So this just saves me from having to go get them. So we had a few extra new pieces, and of course they want the V triangle as running parts. So this here is the recliner, and this here is the bathroom, so they want the V pieces as well. This here is the toilet. So my bad. That's the dishwasher. This is the toilet, and so it's pretty cool. It wants the circle piece. So of course I had to have this piece working from that piece to get that piece to work. Sure, it's perfectly fine, people. So now what do I got going on? I'll be right back. I'm gonna have a quick cough, and then we'll keep going. Okay, we'll hope that solves that problem. Of course, it's a little tricky because again, this game has no save in the standard sense. You can't go back anywheres to load a previous save, which is really unfortunate. By default, I'm sure there's a way like out in the file structure and stuff you could do that. So I'm going to try and keep having a few drinks here while I try to keep the coughing down to a minimum. All right. We got 4 Fogborn in. We got Ribbontrobia. Yeah, come on. I mean, holy smokes, this whole 90 days. Oh, good. Another second square one. That's good. We can use that. Again, I have no squares left. I have a few triangles and a few circles, but I have no squares left. But no, this is, we're making some big bucks here. I like that. As long as we can keep that money rolling in. One escaped. It's unfortunate we had to pay that ransom note, but... did it put it back in my inventory? Is that what it did? Oh, okay. Can I have my cheesy wheel back out? Yeah, my pristine cheesy wheel? Okay, yeah, sure. Put it back out here, dude. There you go. Cheesy wheel back again. Oh, I got a shiny sticker. The Space Enthusiast. We have 100 of those for another. I got 10,000 kudos. You know.
Gift that keeps on gifting.
Boy, everybody loves these toilets. I didn't think that was going to be such a popular thing, but I guess everybody gets. Hopefully, those crazy robbers don't get to use this free toilet. Anyway, it appears that you have to be in line for this toilet. It's the magical toilets. All right, 90 days went by. Anastasia is all wrapped up. That's no surprise. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, at least we got a sarcophagus or sarfragus. Okay, a special place for those who croaked. Okay, well, we'll get ready to place that exhibit. Let's see what these exhibits are going to be. Actually, it works out really well for a shape, doesn't it? So what is it? You're already happy. You're like, boom, space button wall display. You bet. We got them running all around this this museum. Not a problem there, buddy. Not a problem there. We'll wait for a few more pieces and then we'll decorate the area. All right. So let's get this helicopter in here. So we got that done. Let's see. So, what do I need to open up these? I need to display 3 Fogborn artifact exhibits, providing 2 knowledge. Wow. That's not going to be easy. That we won't accomplish that in this episode, I don't think. So, and what do you need? Provide 5 Frogborn with their dream visit. Oh, wow. Their dream visit. Okay. Sure. Their dream visit. Just hold on a second. How many Frogborn are in here at the moment? I can just imagine what it is they need for their dream visit. 5 pristine quality exhibits. Well, I mean, that's actually not that hard. We have many pristine exhibits here, so he could probably complete his mission. Do we see any other Frogborny people? No. I suppose it's not easy to get them in here, is it? Or they have to be convinced to come here. Sure. So I'm going to have to keep up on that marketing pretty hard, I think. Let's see. I don't see any others here, but no, he's just your standard alien dress-up guy. He's not a special Frogborn guy. All right. All right, well, let's check the guest list. Maybe I can find one. Oh, no, you're not going to find one this way. There's no pictures. Darn it. Oh, well, yes. Can I list by type? Cheesemongers. The cheesemongers love it. The child, they're Frogborn. Okay, so let's go to Emma. 5 pristine exhibit. Okay, 5 pristine exhibit. Well, actually, if these guys all want pristine quality exhibits, that probably won't be nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be, because I thought, holy smokes, getting 5 pristine exhibits. Now, this side does not have a lot of pristine exhibits. That being said, though, we have multiple pristine exhibits back here, right? And prehistory, a lot of it is also pristine. So we just need these Frogborn to touch 5 pristine exhibits somewhere, and that should open that up. You guys had better see something. All right. Where's the marketing store? Where's my marketing people? 89 out of 90. Really? How about we hire somebody else for that? Because that's going to upset me if we just leave it like that. 2, Edmund Bottom. He's sluggish and a globetrotter. How about no? Archibald, I'm sure you're a really great person. No, you got photographic memory. But unfortunately, I do need somebody who is cooler than that. So let's go to the assistance tab. We've got a couple of people here on break. We also have Dave. Dave, what are you doing? Not much. Dave, would you like to be in marketing? I mean, Tobias is in marketing. Would you like to be in marketing? Sure, Dave says. I'll be in marketing. I'll do that. Okay, you go do that, Dave. Dave's going to be my second marketer, and hopefully he'll do good at it.
Donate to 2 Point Radio. public
we will
radio
keep an
you
eye
listen
out.
to any
What
time.
else do we got here? All right, so it's just mostly squares. We do have a claim space rock, but that one's not even.
If you wait for too long,
Which one is
much too long.
where are you at? All right, yeah, I've got all the space rocks already done. All right. Okay, so we'll. Gee, Dave, I wish you were trained now so we could get this one done. Because it looks like it's going to be a fight. Looks like I'll probably have to run that marketing campaign 4 times before this works. What's this? What is with the boogeyman thief? I thought these guys were done. Okay, that's fine, except that you shouldn't be here. All right. Yeah, get this bum out of my freaking area. The boogeymen, they're the worst. I mean, they disrupt. I mean, I can handle the rest, but yeah, I will say it's tricky with them guys because, like, if you have 9 bathrooms, well, they've got 9 ways to get into your place, right? Whereas the mole men, they usually only come in 2 or 3 holes, and you can just put security right on top of those, and they'll get caught as soon as they come out. So you can keep an eye on those. And even the competition robbers that just come in and bust up your stuff, they never get through your entrance. As long as you've got it double guarded, they never get through the entrance. I never worry about those guys either. But the stupid toilet guys, they're a pain. Where are you at? Yeah, like, are you gonna catch that guy? No? Well, you know what's real lucky? This guy here, he is good to go. Yep, look at that. He just caught 2 criminals in a row. He's the man. Promotion for you. Who is this guy? That's Brangelina. Brangelina Flop. Well, you know what, Brangelina? You may get a promotion. Because let me tell you, you catching 2 in a row, that's pretty amazing. So, we'll take that money, people. Can we get a second mission underway here? Because you got to keep pumping these things out. Where are we? All right, so you're at 0 epic because, of course, you know what you should have done. Yup. You should have ran one of these, and now we'll get ready to send you off. All right. Now, these missions take so long. June is going to handle that. Who wants to go with June this time? Okay, well, Anastasia needs to get her broken face fixed. We'll send Orvalado out there. I probably should hire one more person, too, and we'll make it 85 days. That's very painful. But Angelina, let's fix her face up. Anastasia, sorry. So she is in for injury treatment, so she is being treated. Maybe we hire one more staff to cover the stuff. What do we got here? Space expert, sluggish. What is with the sluggish people today? Dull. Wow. Are you going to give me anybody good? Like, or am I just like picking leaves in a tree? Robust with a photographic memory with pilot wings. Hired. Holy smokes.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping.
Yes, they have. Here comes another frog person. And they want pristine things. Okay, so what do we got going on here? 89 out of 90? Are we still waiting for somebody to show up in this booth and do the job? Okay, well, all right. Is that Dave? Is Dave coming to save the day? Dave, what are you doing? Oh, that's Tobias. Tobias came back to work. All right. All right. So let's run that again. Frogborn campaign, pretty standard. We'll proceed with that. Okay, so we got 6 in here now. There's $21,000. Yeah, these people love this stuff. All right, that's what I like to see, people. It's going to take a while to get this one underway. So what we'll do is we'll let this one, we'll let this one come back in, see what we've got. I mean, look how slow that little guy is moving up there in the corner. I mean, Yikes, that is so slow. So slow. Let's check the staff while we're having a look at things. So we do have 2 with workshop skill. We have 3 firemen. I wish I had 3 firemen there on the last video with my bungle stuff. Man, what bad luck there. Of course, now I got way too many with firemen here. At least George has 2 slots in case I do got to take somebody with some crazy skill. You know, but we'll see what happens there. Security. We got a couple of camera people. We got one that's, you know, got super surveillance. Let's see what we got here. They like the inspection rating. A little bit of money. That's the way it is. So, overall, the renovated museum running very well. Yes, it is a little bit of space here between the top set of exhibits and the bottom half until this comes around the back corner, but doesn't seem to be hurting anything at all. You know, everything still seems to be running tickety-boo. Nice part about this sign and this dish is that it is covering the Sarcophagus. That's really hard. Okay, but we do have a survey scanner. Good. Let's check to see if we have anybody that's... Are you serious? Really? I probably should have hired one of them guys. That's whatever. Audrey. All right. So, are you going to give me any? Are you going to give me like any space guys? You know, space guys, because it's the Space Museum. June has been beat up. Well, that's a little unfortunate. We have to send her off for treatment. Luckily, we have 2 treatment centers that we can do that. And of course, now that we've pushed it up to pristine, we're going to get into better quality almost a lot faster. Wow, the Toad Titan statue. That's pretty intense. Reminder that it's actually quite difficult being green. That's cute. Okay, well, sure. We can do it that way. Is that sign reaching them? Yes, it is. Is the money dish reaching them? Yes, it is. All right, well, then I won't worry about, we'll worry about what this is, near a hologram decoration. All right, well, we can fix that up. Go to space, hologram decoration. You got it, buddy. Right there. How about that? Are you happy now? You betcha. So we'll leave that there for the moment, and we'll just keep slamming that in. Where is June? June, where are you? That's Oslod. There's June. We're going to take poor June here, and we will put her into this machine so she can get fixed up. I'm assuming... oh, no, the other one is fixed. Good. We can actually run this one more time. We'll try and get that third piece before we end things off here today. So, the space experts of the space experts. We'll run this expedition. Well, I guess we kind of need June, right? June was the linchpin of this whole thing. All right, well, we'll let this run for a minute. All right. You want to fix another space scanner in there? Sure. Are you going to give me actually somebody that's decent? Delicate? Really? Well, that's a rejected. Holy smokes. They're just throwing all the trash at me today, aren't they? Man, that's mean. And no, I'm not spending money on advertising. You give me the person. Give it to me.
On live TV.
You're going to give me a fry tipper who's greedy. Wow, can you throw any more negatives in there? Probably not. Because I think, you only got 4 slots. Pretty sure that's about all the negative slots you got. What are you going to throw at me? Botanist who's nimble. Well, that's great, except I don't need a botanist. No, we are not doing botany on this one. Holy smokes. Botany. Somebody's idea of an expensive time. All right. Okay. What do you got? You're a bookworm, you're elegant, and you come with survey skill. Hired. Done. Stop him. Are you, yeah. No, don't work the security chair. Yeah, stop that guy. Yeah. Good job, guys. Whiz. We have 3 security personnel walking around here. Like, what? What is this? Okay, people. Security. Let's space out. Oh, man. Look, there's actually a security guy there, too. I'm actually pretty happy about that. There you go. Everybody start doing some jobs. You guys all walking around like some sort of worm or caterpillar phrase or something like that. That's crazy talk. All right, June's almost fixed up. We'll get her. We'll get June back out there to see what we can do.
What a bad guest.
Yeah, what a bad guest. Yeah, what a total scumbag. Anyway, let's see. Sure, June's back in the race, and who's gonna get this one? Oh, I wonder what happens if you send Zoop. Oh my goodness, that's 70, and then that would be like 120. That's 120 on just a normal duration. But if you get detailed, then of course that's that. You know what? I'm not going to waste Zoop on that. That's just crazy. This will get me the 100% I'm looking for anyway. Tours, restoration. All right, well, we'll just take that. That'll give us the flat 100. That's all we need. It's 85 days. It's torturous, I know, but we'll live with it. Okay, so we got the next one going out. We'll hit the fast forward speed. How's that? No. Start another marketing campaign. Frogborn. Standards. Proceed. Yeah, keep pumping them people in here. You know how it is. We need those people to get. We need that second checklist. And if we're going to keep sending helicopters out and all that stuff, how's my time doing? 20 minutes, plus the other one, plus the other one, plus the other one. So, of course, I've got this in 3-4 pieces now, right? I don't want to be making an hour and a half video because that's crazy. School trip. We'll take a school trip. Why not? $25,000. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make money. Money, yeah. We'll make some bucks. I'm assuming the other 2 question marks are probably going to fill in some of this blue space over here. May have some extra pieces here, but maybe they'll have like another prehistory or something like that where we'll discover some space bones. That would be awesome. As long as it's not botany. All right. I don't think I can do the botany. Not right now. Okay. Well, I'm sure somebody in a cafeteria can find somebody to do. Do you want to hire somebody for cafeteria? What do you got? Well, we've got Emma, who's gluttonous and a junk foodie. Nope. Richard, who's loyal but a fly tipper. Nope. Stella is photographic memory with bean-brained and great customer service. Done. All right. So, now we can get on with that. That's about half over. This will get in a few more frog-born people. Do. And, we'll take that. Don't know if we'll get the 20 before the end. I mean, I might just run it until we get the 20 people so we can get the other checklist for the next episode. Because you never know with these checklists just what's next, right? And I mean, this is a pretty tough checklist, right? Running these marketing campaigns is another half a year, so. But we may actually run another chopper out there again to see if we can get one of them epics to come up to pristine quality. Is probably what I'm going to try to do. I am a little nervous about this. It's come down from 94 to 91%. Decorations and exhibits with high decoration ratings positively impact environment. However, eyesores like litter and mess will deter. No. Oh, you thought you were getting away. Yeah. Nope. That's not happening. There we go. These criminals, I'll tell you. It's crazy. But I am a little worried about that. Maybe I should be hiring another janitor. Where's the crashes at? Well, there's one crash there and there's one crash there. All right, that's fine. Let's see. Maybe another janitor is in order. I am a little concerned. Are we having really that much mess?
It's at times like these
Let's go to janitors. That's policemen. Janitors. We got Gwyneth, who's green-brained and robust. All right, so we'll pause up there just for a quick second. Arnold, who's nimble. I already got 3 fire guys. Globetrotter, who's nimble. Okay, well, Globetrotter, who's nimble, versus just bean-brained and robust. I think we'll go with the Globetrotter nimble guy. Sure. Is there something else I should try? Like, my only concern is that this drops, if this drops below 85%, I'm in trouble, right? Yeah, we captured another one. Another one bites the dust. Okay, and I guess we'll take our box, open it. Let's, oh, we got an illness on that one, so we got to send June off to the illness camp. Yes, pristine. A frog-born nursery. Boom, baby. That's right. Yeah, shiny sticker contraption.
But that doesn't mean it's not
okay, so
important to me. It must be.
Now it's time to actually make their own thing over here. So I'm going to actually do that. We got to get June back on the helicopter, though. June, don't get comfy. We got to get you... illness. Is illness handled under the desert? Is illness handled here? I think so, right? Yeah, June. You go do that, June. Yes. $5,000. Go fix up. We need you all better for your next mission. So let's pause that for a second as I'm watching this percentage here. All right, we're back up to 92. That makes me happy. Let's see. Let's get a coin tray in. So we're going to make this one just like this one, where we zoom out here a little bit. We'll do this. Sure. And we'll put in an extra large sign just so as we get the coverage. And a couple of stands. I've been using all glass stands. I swapped out all the benches for glass benches. So you may have noticed that. And I actually like the glass ones for the space area. It's turned out quite well. Okay, so is that even Stevens? I think so. Yes, it is. Oh, good. I did get the alignment right. Okay, so now they've got their own dish. They'll get their own surroundings. What is it you're looking for? You want a space probe. Of course you do. Because space probes and space balls... are the two things that you guys love besides the wall hangers. Space probes and space probe. Here you go, buddy. One space probe for you. There you go. So that's going to make you happy. June, we've got flying off. This is going to allow me to get my wrap up this marketing campaign anyway, and then we'll run the marketing campaign one more time to hopefully get in some more frogs. That's good rubbish. Okay, fourth and final campaign. Let's go for the big one, $10,000. And you keep running that sucker, and until we get, because we need 6 people. I need six frog people to get in here and make this happen. All right. So that's June back. Right? Yep, June is back. She's fixed up. She's happy. We like June happy. All right. So we'll get the helicopter back down here. Let's get this last expedition in to see if we can't get another pristine out of this thing. All right. Let's check my check marks here. 4 out of 5. 5 frogborn with their dream visit. Yeah, so see, as long as they're seeing 5 pristine things, I think that one's going to happen for the next episode, no problem. Display 3 frogborn artifacts exhibits providing 2 knowledge. Well, the only thing I got to do is just keep sending guys back to this one for now, and that will open up that one for the next episode, because that's what we want to do anyway, right? We want to keep sending guys back to this one to get more pristine artifacts. June is going to handle all the things here with Pilot, right? Because we're not... This isn't 100% pristine, is it? Oh, it is, too. So you're getting, like, max pristine no matter what you do here, dude. Well, we'll send June anyway, right? She's, you know, she deserves the recognition for this. You know, she's all that and a bag of chips. We could send Zop out there to try and get something in. We don't have to increase the survey level any. So let's throw some XP at them. We'll throw detailed at them because, again, I need to wait for these frog people to come in anyway. We might as well get the best stuff. Hammer the best stuff home, people. Let's do it as we try to wrap this one up. As I'm looking at my time and unlocked. What is that? Oh, okay. So there. See. So there's the 5th one there. We'll leave that. We'll leave that locked for the next episode. Okay, so we got that one unlocked. 17 down, 3 to go. 18, 2 to go. All right, yeah. Campaign, people. Campaign, get them frogs in here. You know. Okay. But it's all running really, really well. How's that percentage? Yeah, the percentage is staying above 92%. We like that. You know, we get the janitors and the stuff. And, yeah, it doesn't seem to be hurting our bottom line. See... Okay, the molars, I'm fine. They're easy to deal with. Watch this. I'll show you how to deal with molars. Okay, so the museum is targeted. You just got to wait for their... now, it is a little slow to do this because you got to watch for the holes in the ground. And they'll go probably for... So, yeah, so there's a hole. Look at this guy. Yeah, good job, dude. You're in the employee-only section. All right, well, here's how we handle this. So we're going to take a chair. Take a chair, and we'll just put that right there, like that. And we're going to take a Mr. Police Officer. I see we still have a chair there, so we'll probably grab that one next. We're just going to put him right in here. Here. There you go. Get yourself a free molar. All right, so there's a hole. Let's see. We're keeping an eye out for holes. They like to have a little bit of space, right? So that's fine. Oh, look, they put 2 holes in here. They thought they were okay. What? Look at this guy trying to sneak out. Okay, yeah, there you go. Do that. Sure. Oh no, you've been caught too. It's terrible. And then here comes a third, because of course this guy. All right, so we're just making sure they don't like put in a third hole somewhere, right? Yeah, see, like I don't care about these guys. Only the toilet guys do I care. Okay, so there's the 3rd hole there. There's the 3rd hole, and there's the bad guy there. Okay, cool. So we'll just take this chair down here. Okay, well we'll use them to catch this guy. And we're going to use this as the chair for this, right? So we're just going to put this chair here. Yeah, basically right there. So now they'll come back. Okay, riveting time. Hey, we got the checklist done. Frogborn are returning with stories of your museum's wonders and intrigue. You have full support of the people of Rivertonia. Ribbit. Our scholars believe there are more austral anomalies in the system. Continue your search. There's something behind this mystery. We agree. And of course, yes, security. Okay, monthly profit. Do we want to put in the olive statue? Sure we do. Did I set up the section for that? I thought I had a section designed for it. But maybe I don't. Yeah, sure. We can probably stick it out here. Where are you at? You want near a decoration stand? Oh, donation stand. Oh, you're too far from the donation stand. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, we can put you somewhere else. I was sure I had a thing set up for this guy, but maybe I didn't. Because wherever you set him up, right, you got to have security watching it, right? So we can set it up here. We can put a security chair over here as well. Because we got to have a security guy watching this like a hawk, right? Are you happy now? No, you're not. You're not near a donation stand? No, that's not close enough. Okay, well, we can do it over here. Rotate, 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 rotate. Put it there. Now you're happy, right? Yes. And we'll take Mr. Chair, and we'll put it here by the bathrooms, which is kind of okay in a way. Except for all the craziness I got going on here with trying to get guys out of this crazy park. Yeah, everybody's under arrest. Get out. Gotta like it when they just come through all the places at once. Now, let's just make sure that they don't have a fourth hole. I've never seen more than 3, but you never know, right? A fourth one might just show up. All right, so now we've got the new checklist, all the things. Sure. Let's pause that up. Frogborn guess 5 with 80 knowledge. Boom, I already did that. That was easy. Run a tour containing 3 Frogborn artifacts with a rating over 4. Okay. I guess that's what's going to happen up there. That's fine. We'll deal with that on the next one. Find and activate anomaly Stellar Sting. Stellar Sting. All right, well, let's get the helicopter back here while I put up the banner. I'm Max. This has been 2 Point Museum. What do we got coming up on the next episode? This should be the end of Renovation Week, except for the original museum. I have not gone back to redo the original museum, and I am trying to hold off as long as possible as I go through these other museums and collect their uniqueness. You know, about their unique items, their unique prizes, and all that stuff. I'm trying to save the original museum to the... Whoa! That was like mega checklist. Let's see what's going on here. 20%, yay! Monthly breakdown, yes! Prehistory inspection, quarterly crime report, captured. Ta-da! You betcha. Oh, yeah, and just like that, they all disappeared because we caught all the people. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid going back to the original museum so as when I do go back, we have all the cash and prizes, and we can turn that museum into something massive, right? Just something crazy to go back to. Where am I off to next? I will pick one. It'll be a surprise for the both of us. Well, you know what? Maybe we come back to this one and we'll push this one to 4 stars. I think that's what we'll do. We'll come back to this one. We'll push it to 4 stars. We'll finish up the Frogborn checklist. Stellar Sting. Let's get the helicopter back here. And we'll finish up. I think we'll push this one to 4 stars and get the Frogborn done. Okay, that is where we'll pick up now that Renovation Week is all over and everything seems to be running really well between them. I think that's what we'll do. We'll come back here and get this one to 4 stars. We'll get that all in the corner. You're going to have to give these guys a bathroom soon, right? Because you got people actually starting to come up this way. Yeah, but not quite yet. We probably got a little more time. Let's get that helicopter back here so we can have a look at the map. Yes, I know I can't have a look at the map if I click on it and click the map, but I don't know. I just like doing it through the helicopter. I'm kind of funny that way. Okay, so I should try and get a survey scanner running here. Somebody come work in the workshop. Give me a surprise. Give me a prize. Give me something good. Open the crates. Zoop is ill. We'll have to send her on helicopter duty. Aw, you couldn't give me that as an epic? Come on. Well, let's analyze that, I guess. We'll drop that in there. Boom. Here we go. So we'll get Zoop out to... let's have a look here first. So I still think there's 2 to go here. I really do. And we will have to fit them into that last corner of the museum. Really disappointed, guys. You could have given me that as an pristine. I would have really appreciated that. You know, just saying. Darn it. Anyway, whatever. Let's get poor Zoop off to healing, to the healing center. Zoop. Yep. Off you go. You get to heal up. So with that, thanks everybody for watching. All recent subscribers, their names are going to the bottom of the screen. I know I'm kind of zoned out there for a second. I don't know. You know, it's kind of tiring. So, thanks to all recent subscribers and all subscribers and everybody just watching the series. It's been pretty intense. It's been pretty intense so far. I hope everybody enjoyed Renovation Week. I know I did. I'm very happy about how they're pretty much coming together now. It should really make for the next couple of stars to go by a lot easier and a lot more organized while trying to keep everything. I mean, there's a lot of going on here, right? And without the reorganization, I think we would have had a very hard time keeping track of it all. But now, with the reorganizations, it just makes some things like, you know, this is running on its own. I don't have to ever come back and look at this thing. It just works, right? And that's what we want, right? We want to be able to focus on keeping things moving forward and not have to keep running back into different areas of the museums to try and keep them operating. All right, everybody. I will see you all on the next one. Take care.